Mentoring is a curious mind, a listening ear, an open heart, and knowing that the biggest risk is not risking at all. John Muir High School is in many respects like so many other large urban high school campuses. And if a student is not connected to that positive role model, that individual in their lives that they have trust and have built a rapport with, sometimes they do get lost. They get lost in the mix.
MPYD has been on the John Muir campus for 14 years, and we have developed from a small operation into a very large operation, and it started from then Principal Eddie Newman. A lot of the young men were getting unruly on campus, so she needed help to get them back under control. She reached out to the community, and a bunch of older men volunteered to help. And what they wanted to do is just come up and help restore order. That loose structure, since they were on campus and on campus daily, once they restored order, then they started trying to build a program around the order. The mission statement of MPYD is to change lives through mentoring.
We know that young men are living in challenging times, and it's our job as their guardians, if you would, to give them the best of our wisdom.
Coming to high school is pretty crazy. So from the front door to the classroom, it's just so many things going on, so many distractions. And so coming to MPYD, it helps me settle my mind and focus more.
We have a lot of single moms trying to raise young men.
Mothers who come to us and say, hey, my son needs to be around a man. He needs to know what it means to be a man. And you can't get that from your mom.
I used to just be holding a grudge because I couldn't let my feelings out to a woman. My mom can't always be the mother and father role. When I did find a mentor, I know I found I can talk to him about how I'm feeling about my school, how I'm feeling about football, how I'm feeling about just life.
MPYD has taught me a lot of things about being respectful, and I'm sure my mom appreciates that.
We're here to give them male guidance. If they don't have males at home, then there's nothing to keep them contained. So once they start spouting their weak, then they think they can overrun things, but that's not reflected in life. If you do that out in life and society, then you have the police who will very quickly put you in your place. If you do that on the job, they will very quickly fire you. So it's very important that they learn as a child that there's structure around them.
The beauty of MPYD is that it's an asset or resource or strength-based approach. They're our future. We know that they have the best of all possible worlds available to them, and we're here to ensure that they live into those possibilities.
What I like about the program is they don't just tell you what to do, but they work with you to get it done.
You're going to have to be able to express that, and it's going to have to be.
We have to bring the resources to them. And my whole mission in life now is to bring something to this community so I can make productive citizens out of my young men.
Many of the additional activities that we engage with here at MPYD involve getting the students outside of the school campus and outside of the school environment. Those opportunities to do retreats out in the wilderness, and for instance, and give young people life lessons and help them begin to build trust and confidence in themselves.
The most popular of all the outings is a summer camp that we go on. When you see the camp, you're automatically just amazed. There are so many things you can do there that doesn't revolve around you being on your phone a lot. I feel like being there, it helps you escape from social media and things like that.
And summer camp is 4 days and 3 nights. We have football, basketball, all of those kind of things. So these young men can really let loose, just let your hair down, so to speak. But can you imagine when we have these young men up there 4 days, how they get to know us as people? You don't get a chance to spend this kind of quality time during school year. But at camp, you see somebody about from 7 in the morning to 12 midnight. They get to know us and we get to know them, and they get to know one another, which is just as important. But they develop all kinds of friendships inside the organization they never would have done otherwise.
I appreciate the social environment they have here. The camaraderie is great in this program. While out there, everybody's always having enemies or not just that, but tripping on each other. While in here, the environment is just great.
MPYD is based upon 5 different program pillars. Academic training, we have one-on-one tutoring, we have one-on-one mentoring, we have career and job training, and we also have college prep.
My favorite pillar is job readiness, the opportunity to get into internships and get experience so I can decide what I want to do with my career.
You can go to school first and then go through law enforcement and get your investigation skills up.
Let them know that it is possible to go to college and not just, PCC, even though that is a great college, that's where I attended. But, they can go off to the UC Irvines and the UCLAs and the USCs and do great, because I've had plenty of friends that have went. And, not enough people are telling them they can do it.
I'm really excited about the program and the opportunities that they give me to work with professionals.
We have so many resources that we can share with them. And what we have done successful this year is go out and recruit better. Now more people are finding out about our program and more people want to join the program.
I heard that it was a really cool place where most of my friends at the time hung out. And I think the thing that really got me sold was that I heard that there was actual food here.
14 to 18, what is the best thing on their mind? Food. So if you don't attract them to the table, how can you feed them? So I don't have a problem feeding them lunch, because if I can get them to show up, we'll definitely feed them, but we're gonna feed them more than they ask for. We're gonna give them knowledge, we're gonna give them information, we're gonna give them wisdom.
What I appreciate about the speakers is when they come here, you sometimes get knowledge of what they learned, something that you didn't know, and you can apply that in life.
The free food is great, but the speakers are now my favorite part of the lunch.
They've helped me realize that hard work, or you don't really get anywhere in life without hard work.
As a 501c3 nonprofit organization, we rely heavily upon donations. We get a lot of grants, but I just want everybody to know that every dime we can come in actually has the ability to change a young man.
I love MPYD. It's a place where young men can come and be productive citizens.
With MPYD, it's more than just a nice thing to do. It makes economic sense, economic and social sense, for us to invest into the lives of these young men. We're talking about the same men that will be in this community, serving as dads, as uncles, as role models, as homeowners, as entrepreneurs. So we know that MPYD is contributing to the overall benefit of society in more ways than a social sense.
So I think you guys should support MPYD, because without MPYD, my life would be a bit different than what it is right now.
And every dollar we get bring more resources to the young men. When they leave MPYD, they're gonna leave a better person.